Welcome back, everybody. This is our channel, Two Brothers Outdoors. Glad you could make it. Are we ready for another sawmill adventure? We are. Let's get started. Welcome back, folks. As you can see from the shirts we're wearing, the temperatures are warm. The black flies have not arrived yet. This is almost a perfect time of year. Okay, let's get started sawing this old dead ash. Alright, so let's start by giving you a little backstory on this ash log. About 4 years ago, this massive ash tree died from the ash emerald borer beetle. We're losing quite a few trees to this beetle, and it's kind of sickening. If you catch the tree in time, you can still get useful lumber out of it before it starts to rot. But we didn't notice this tree died until hunting season had started, and sitting in my tree blind, I noticed that the tree was dead and the smaller limbs had broken off. The tree was close enough to my blind. If the wind had blown it over or blown the top out of it, it would have landed right square on top of my blind, and that kind of danger I didn't want around my tree stand. So before winter hit us, we decided that we would cut this tree down and at least get it down on the ground. And of course the tree rocked one way, then rocked the other, and then it tried to pinch the saw because some of the base of the tree was rotted. And it got to the point to where I just didn't trust the tree, and I didn't want to take a chance of one of us getting hurt or killed. So we backed out and let the tree set, hoping that the wind and the weather would knock it over. Of course, Murphy's Law kicked in, and the winds, as strong as they got, did not blow the tree over. So we were going to have to make a plan to make the tree fall the way we needed it to fall, because I certainly didn't want it to land on my tree stand, or my deer blind anyway. Well, especially while I was in it. If you go back in our videos, you can actually watch this process happen, because we did video trying to knock it down and deciding to back out. Well, then we went back in and I cut a notch in the tree tall enough to put a bottle jack in. And we inserted the bottle jack, started putting pressure on the opposite side of the tree that we wanted it to fall. I figured if the trunk broke and it fell back on the tree stand, well, at least I wasn't in it, so let happen what's going to happen. But we got fortunate, and the bottle jack was able to lean the tree in the way it had to go, and over it went. But of course, on the way down, it got tangled up in a big maple tree, and there's where it got stuck. We figured with the upper branches already starting to rot that eventually either the weight of the tree or the wind would knock it out of the maple tree and bring it to the ground, and it would no longer be a danger to us, and it would certainly no longer be a danger to the trail that ran under it, because we weren't able to use that trail the whole time that tree was stuck in a maple tree. Well, once again, Murphy's Law kicked in, and the tree just sat there through winter, through wind, through real bad wind, through bad thunderstorms. It did not come down. And of course, we couldn't use the trail that ran under it. Nobody wants to die. So then something happened at the end of the winter. We had a customer call us up that builds bar tops. He goes, I want a piece of ash, I want several pieces of ash to build bar tops. I need it 18 inches wide, and I would prefer the tree to be dead and dry. Boy, did we have the tree for him. If this tree was still solid, this would be the perfect candidate. So a couple weeks ago, we went up and we took down the maple tree it was stuck in. That too is on a video we put out just a few weeks ago. That was an interesting fall, I can tell you. And that brings us to the present time. We brought the logs out last weekend, and the customer's coming Saturday to look at the wood, so we're going to have to get moving here and cut them into slabs. Kind of sketchy. I'm trying to hook the PV into it, and it rolls really hard because I can't get a good bite on it. The bark is peeling off, which is fine, but it seems like the first layer of wood is also rotten. So let's cut this up in slabs and see what we got. Okay guys, so that was that dead ash tree that we cut 2 years ago just to get it down because it was rotting in the base and it fell into the maple tree. This was the base log. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 solid bar tops out of that are 18 inches wide. Then we got this one right here, it's cracked. And this one right here is solid, except it's got a little rotten spot right there in it. But I tell you what, we're going to make our money back on this. A dead tree that was absolutely worthless to most anybody else except for firewood, and we're going to turn it into cash. All right, the rest of it's over there under that tarp, and then we got this 12-foot piece here that's pretty solid. That's the most solid of all of it. Guy's coming Saturday to pick them up. We're hoping he takes them all. We'll give him a deal he cannot refuse. All right, guys, that's going to conclude the video for tonight. Now, this weekend, starting tomorrow night, Friday, we're going to take a hemlock down. We got to cut some 14-foot 2x6s. And then we also got an order for 30 2x6s by 8 foot long, all to be filled this weekend. So we're going to have a busy weekend. Busy. Orders are coming in. I like it. Springtime's here, snow is gone, and the orders are coming in.
Guys, don't forget, Saturday, 8 o'clock, we're going live again. And this...
Again.
And this time, we're going to be talking about our mills. Hud-son mills. Our mills, setup, things we did, upgrades. Modifications. So
what we like, what we don't like.
Yeah. So, guys, join in with us again. I mean, we had a fantastic time the first time, so join in. And you know, if you got a camera and you want to go up on the panel, just let me know, and I'll send you the link right there. Oh, okay, I'm boring you. So, sorry, I don't hardly ever get to talk.
All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and
like
the bells.
On the bells, ding ding.
Don't want to miss any of our movies. We don't want you to miss any of our movies. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. Yes. All right, guys, until the next one, or until Saturday night,
we'll see you.
We'll see you.